YouTube, and welcome to the Ginger Geekies channel. I'm the Ginger Geekies Rory, and let's talk about some stuff today. Alright, it is Monday, and over the weekend I did another video, and last week I'm just really happy about that. I want to thank anybody who's been viewing my Naruto video. Even though I spelled some stuff wrong and said some stuff wrong, it is getting a lot of views, and I'm very, very pleased with my Pokemon video. Did not assume that was going to get as many views as it has. But I'm happy about that, guys. So this week we'll probably have 2 top 10s, and I'll probably do Tuesday will be Gen 2, and Thursday will be Gen 3. I'll be putting my top 10 list out of all of those because I only did my Gen 1 list, and so you want to hear all the rest of them. So I'll put the rest of them out. Today's video, I just want to talk about me. It's getting to know me slightly, and things going to be going on this week. Getting to know me, you already know about music, why D&D, why I read comics, and all this other stuff. But I've never talked about what made me a person, like how I act and all that other stuff. Yes, I'm a geek, I'm a nerd, and all that other stuff, but I have other things that, drive me and stuff like that. I was raised with really good values, and I try to emulate those values all the time. I had a very good, not a very good family, let's say that, but I was taught the good and the bad. Sometimes the family taught me the bad by when they did it, but I still love my family, and I just get upset when things happen, stuff like that. And for those who know, family does not mean just blood to me. It is somebody that I get close to and is caring compassion. I have a very happily extended family that I care for, and I will do anything for. I am that type of person. So, all I can say to people is, also, just, I know sometimes your parents might say some things that don't make sense to you, but always try to listen to what they say, and if you don't like what they're saying, then sometimes maybe just speak up. You don't have to yell, or scream, or cuss, or stuff like that. That stuff should be used for only the dire situations, only if you're really truly upset. Sometimes the best situation is to actually calmly talk to your parents about stuff. So, and sometimes I do that, and I only had a couple of yelling matches with my parents, I believe. Yeah, but also I want to talk about in this video, after the family values, at the end of the video, I'm going to talk to you about the dreams that I have for what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to be a professional YouTuber. Sorry, I'm not. I do these videos basically to outsource my creativity and keep myself calm, because doing these videos sometimes allows me to keep calm. I didn't really have the best weekend, and yeah. But let's just say that I did the video about Kenny Baker, and that was really upsetting. But also, I just didn't have a very good weekend. Things were supposed to happen, and then they didn't. So, but sometimes you just can't gloat on those. You gotta just move on and be an adult. So, basically, all I can say about me as my upbringing is I was taught values of always be respectful to somebody unless they don't respect you. You always stick up for the small guy. It doesn't matter. You always stick up for somebody. You never do, you only do something bad, but you always own up to your own mistakes. Simple stuff like that. I own up to my mistakes when I mess up. I owned up to, I spelled Naruto wrong, and I went back and tried to change it, and YouTube was having no trouble letting me change it. My only thing I can own up to that night is I was extremely tired, and I shouldn't have put it out there that I should have spelled it correctly, but my phone was being stupid and not allowing me to spell it correctly, and I just kind of, I was so tired. So that was my bad. And, but I do usually say stuff right and stuff like that, but it's when I'm tired that some things happen. But also, let's move on. That was my values. Things coming on this week, probably Wednesday will be the first gameplay footage, and I will be putting it out there, and you guys will have to give me comments and tell me what's going on, if you like it, if you don't like it. I believe the game I'm going to do is going to be Dragon Age Inquisition. I believe it's going to be either Dragon Age Inquisition, or I'm going to plug the Xbox 360 in and play Fable Fable 2, I believe. I'm not going to do Fable 1 yet because I want to make sure that everything's good. And Fable 2 is the one that I can test the best because it's not my favorite one. It's not my favorite one, and but I enjoy it, but it's not my favorite one of them. So I just use the games. And Dragon Age Inquisition I love, and I haven't really got the chance to play it that much. So I'll probably use that as test footage because there's a lot of stuff that goes on with that. So we'll figure all that out. So anyways, to end this video, let's talk about what I've been wanting to talk about is my dreams. And basically, I have this YouTube channel that I basically talk about everything that is geekist to me and stuff like that. And I invite my friends over, we talk and stuff like that. You'll probably see us playing role-playing games and stuff like this here pretty soon on this channel and other channels and all that stuff. But you also have the Nerd Collective. The Nerd Collective, or Collective, is basically where we all get together and we do videos on that channel. Instead of just single videos where we like invite somebody over or something like that. Those videos are usually a conjoined effort of what we do. Like our first video was talking about Star Wars, and because it was May 4th that we put the first one out, and it was perfect for what we did. It was around May 4th. The next one coming out should be coming out this coming weekend, I believe, because we're going to try and do our review of Suicide Squad because we all watched it finally, and hopefully you'll get to see a review on that. And basically, the Nerd Collective is basically a conglomerate of all of us. We bring ideas from each of our channels, and sometimes we might do like gaming roulettes and stuff like that on the channel. We might all get together and play together instead of being on our single channels. We might just do it on that one. But anyways, also another thing that you don't notice that I've been doing, and I've kind of hinted at a couple of things, is I have a gaming development firm that I am basically starting from the ground up, and I'm doing it very, very slowly, and I'm trying the best I can. I've been drawing, I've been writing, I've been doing everything by hand. I have a laptop that I have to get everything, the programs and stuff like that, but this is what it's called. It's migrated from a lot, but this is what it is. It is Razor Developments. This is the logo that I drew myself. I figured this out with me and Jay, and also Dylan chimed in a little bit. And I haven't colored this one yet. You've all seen the Ginger Geekist logo that I drew. I do have an artistic choice in what stuff I do. There's also a wooden weapons and accessories that I've been trying to work on. I actually do wood crafting. This is my dad bought me this. This is my small little whittling knife. I have bigger ones and all that other stuff, but I'm very big into swords and knives and axes and maces and swords and stuff like that. Old-fashioned stuff. And I'm trying to do a wooden weapon thing called the Blue Flame Armory and Accessories. And I have a logo design, but I can't find it because it's in this giant bag right here of all my stuff. So, but those are my dreams, basically. I really want to put myself out there a lot. I want to be a game developer and develop my stuff, and I want to talk about geek stuff and stuff like that because that's what drives me. I do different types of video games. I don't just do fantasy ones. I do sci-fi. I do fantastical, basically. You're meaning Marvel's Heroes. Stuff like that has made me want to design my own superheroes, and I do a really good job, and I love doing stuff, and I love putting myself out there and doing character development and stuff like that. I also am probably going to be helping friends with this development firm. Maybe we won't just put video games out. Jay wants to do anime and stuff like that, and we might be able to maybe hire a few animators at some point in time down the road and possibly get his animations out there. I would really love that. And I am a big otaku as well. I do like anime, and the stories that I love in those are the ones that drive it. And they put stories that can teach kids to be better adults and better people with just small stuff. But that is basically the dreams that I have. The dreams that I have are making wooden weapons for people with basically, I want to make wooden weapons and accessories that are not cheaply made. They are made by hand, that I sell at a decent price that I can make profit from. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. I will talk to y'all later. This is the Ginger Geekist saying to all my fellow geekers out there, stay frosty and stay cool.